Okay, welcome to the next episode of Everything Everywhere All at Once, finding certainty and meaning in all the chaos and mayhem all around us. I'm your host, Stephen Edwards. Okay, so we've gone through 3 of the 4 principles of quantum wealth. And what is quantum wealth? It's creating wealth at the deepest level, the quantum level of our being, where the old rules no longer apply. Just like in quantum physics in the material world, the old rules of physics no longer apply. And as we're moving rapidly through this revolutionary change, this exponential change, then we have to make changes within ourselves to keep up with it. And as we said, we've used our brain to think things through, to think rationally, intellectually, and that has gone by the wayside. Going forward, the intellectual side, the thinking side, is going to be done by technology, AI. And this is why people have been afraid. I think, is AI going to become more intelligent than human beings? And the answer is absolutely not. We've created AI. Now, I know, I said to you before, that we've given it some code, and it's gone off and it's doing its own thing. It's true. And we're not exactly sure how it's doing what it's doing. However, even when, and it's a when, AI does create singularity, which it will not need us to create it anymore. It will be able to create itself and be separate from us. It will not have something that we have. It doesn't have a soul. It doesn't have a spirit. It doesn't have the wisdom of the heart. The purpose of AI is purely and simply to give us what we've been asking for, what we've been praying for, which is freedom. And that's what it's here for. And that's what it will give us. The ability to live life on our terms, to create radical abundance, and to be able to share our unique creative gifts to the world, which AI does not have and will not have, so that we can devote our lives to what we're here to do. The secret to living is giving to each other, to collaborating together, becoming at one, a tone, sound, frequency, vibration. Everything is created out of vibration. The universe, one song, so we can sing our song together. Okay, so the 4th principle is momentum. So what is momentum? What does that mean? Okay, so we're talking about quantum wealth, turning wealth inside out. So it starts on the inside at the very quantum level. And we've started to challenge the things we believe, like time is money. Well, no, we've proven it isn't, right? Along with a lot of other beliefs that we have to let go of. So we think of a train. We think about momentum. So when a train leaves a station, it takes a tremendous amount of energy, doesn't it? Yeah, no kidding. All right. But if the train had to use the same amount of energy that it takes to leave the station, what would happen? It couldn't get to its destination because it can't carry that much fuel. Now, I know this is not a modern day train, right? And we've got maglev trains, but I'm just talking about a steam train, right? So the steam train is trying to get out of the station, using a tremendous amount of energy. And if it had to use that same amount of energy to get to its destination, what would happen? It would burn out, right? It can't carry that much fuel. This is not a maglev train, all right? So it would burn out. And the same thing applies to us. This is my point. So stick with me here, right? We can't use the same amount of energy that it takes to get us going and moving in the world for the entire journey. Just like a train, we have to create momentum. And just like a steam train, when it's moving down the tracks, as it builds momentum, it doesn't get harder and harder. It gets easier and easier, and the train is using less fuel. Correct? Yes, and it's momentum that carries it to its destination. In fact, there comes a point in the train's journey where if you want to stop it, you got to pull the, I know this is going back, I know. You got to pull the emergency cord, and it takes a long time for the train to stop. That's my point, all right? So we have to build momentum as well. And momentum, just like leverage, just like math, just like systems, is a force of nature. So how do we create momentum? Well, using leverage, using math, using systems, we can create momentum on our journey. So instead of things getting harder and harder, it gets what? Easier and easier. So as we build our business and scale it, Because this is one of the challenges that a lot of people think of. I don't have the time right now to do all this stuff. If I build a business, I'm going to have less and less time, which happens for a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of solopreneurs, right? That try and do everything themselves. It doesn't work. And so what a business person recognizes, a real entrepreneur, is that you have to scale your business. So as things get in momentum, then you bring in more and more people into your team. That is the way to scale your business. Still having people come into your business that can live out their mission, vision, and purpose as you're living out yours. Yes, that's another thing we're going to get into. Because what's the engine to the train? What's the engine to your train? Your mission, your vision, and your purpose. Now, you don't need one. I mean, literally, just like a lot of the Indian gurus, you can just be. Be whoever you want, right? You have to learn to behave. What? Yeah. You be what you want to have. Behave. And so we learn how to just be in the world. But having a mission, vision, and purpose makes it even more exciting. Like Sadhguru, he has he just is who he is, and he lives in isness every day, beingness, but he also has this dream of creating a conscious reality. And he has these centers. He's building one here in the United States where it's going to be a completely new city. So these are the things that we're here for, using our unique creative ability, our unique creative gifts, and letting technology do all the machinations for us. Just like everything that's happening in your body right now is happening. You don't need to be consciously aware of it. There are millions of things going on inside your body right now. Your heartbeat, your heart's pumping, your lungs are working, your kidneys are working. You don't need to do that. It's all on automation. Your autoimmune system is automatic, right? So we don't have to worry about becoming unintelligent or AI becoming more intelligent than us. It's never going to happen. Now, here's the other good news. You don't have to worry about time because you're going to have plenty of time. And time is what? Is wealth. And wealth is what? Freedom. So now we've gone through the 4 principles of wealth. And we're going to get into a lot more detail about mission, vision, and purpose, about beingness, being to have, all that stuff. A lot more to come. But in the meantime, remember, saper ord, dare to be wise.